it's pointless making a film if you don't have a pipeline, right?
Yeah.
An industry is not just the film.
Yeah.
An industry is there's money waiting for someone who's talented.
Yeah.
Then I make the film.
Yeah.
And then there's someone standing by for my film so that they can market the film. There's someone else standing by so that they can exhibit the film, right? That's so it's funding, shooting, distribution, marketing, exhibition. Show me one system like that in this country.
Stop at the shooting.
Yes.
Like
in
once
this
we're
country,
done,
and there's a reason for that.
Glorify the end product.
There's a reason for that.
Create jobs.
Thank you.
But that doesn't create jobs, you see.
Yeah.
It doesn't create jobs. What it does is it funds this one film, and then the filmmaker has to come back next year and beg you for another funding round so that they can make another film. And they're in competition with another person. So we don't know whether that filmmaker is good.
Okay, Dumelang, everybody. Yeah, welcome back to One Take. In fact, you know what, Nem? Before we get into what brought us here today, I want us to talk about what you are doing with the microfilms. Because the last episode, we were talking microfilms, and that's where we left it. In fact, we were dissecting the microfilms. How does it work? What's our identity? What's our microfilm language? Do we look like the Koreans? Do we look like the Americans? Like, what does microfilm look like for South Africans?
more than anything, I think also just to get into it, because you have started a platform.
Yes.
According to this, and like she says, we were talking microfilms. More than anything, we have very little understanding about it, and so we were just talking to get understanding. Also, just put it out there, Guti. This is what's happening. So I'm sure, Guti, we can touch on it some more, especially with what you're doing as well.
Yeah.
Jeepers, where to start? Hi guys, thanks for the invite.
Yay.
Thank you for the invite.
Welcome.
I'm gonna stick on you. You're in trouble. Thanks for the invite, chaps.
What have you done?
Yes, so it is true. We have a vertical platform. We launched it last year, or it went live last year, December. And then we did a mini launch. I was on Usbu's podcast, and I went on to the radio station where we were just publicly saying we're ready to trade, but it's not the big launch yet. And it's not the big launch yet because there's not a lot of, there's virtually no Black or African vertical content yet. And so what we had to do then is take content, already existing content, chop it up, reframe it, change your aspect ratio, etc., and then put it up there because it's part of a process. So there are two schools of thought when you build platforms or build systems anywhere in the world. The one school of thought is if you launch when it's ready, then you've launched too late. And so you start as you build. You build the car as you're driving. Because what you learn is that actually you need 6 gears and not 4, like you saw in the design, like you thought in your design, and so on and so forth. So it becomes a conversation between yourself and your audience. The other school of thought is what people like Jeff Bezos have done, which is he wants to launch, Blue Margin, the rocket ship.
Oh, yes.
Yes. And now he's done it. So if you look at Elon and
Bezos,
one has said, I want to collect a number of fails as I learn. The other has said, I want 0 fails. I just want to launch it when it's perfect. Look who's leading.
Yeah.
You know, and so I'm of the firm belief that as a rule, you need to collect fails if you're trying anything new.
Yeah.
So we've collected our fails. The platform is up. If you're signing on, who do I talk to? If you're signing on, you go to hektic.app, spelled Hektik. I'm totally promoting myself.
promote,
totally. Hektik.app. You go in there. It'll immediately tell you to install, sign up. Otherwise, you won't be able to watch the content there. It's a TVOD, meaning it's token.
Oh,
So
I see it.
So usually subscription. So we don't do subscriptions at all. And it's one of the things we learned along the way that in Africa nobody likes subscriptions, and they don't like subscriptions because our money comes in like this. Sometimes I'm doing well, sometimes I'm not so well, and so if I'm not doing well, I don't want money being deducted from my account because of a thing I agreed to when things were great, number one. And number two, if I don't like what's being shown this month, I don't want to pay. You see? And so we've done it like that. And ours is a fairly simple one. You buy tokens and you use tokens whenever you please.
Each episode, a certain number of tokens.
Correct. So it's a token. We've got a couple of other tricks that are coming up now, but the essence of it is that you only pay for what you watch.
Nice.
So it's the difference between getting the key to a bakery where they say you can have all the cakes that you want, except you only have 2 hours a day to get into that bakery if time allows. You have 2 hours and you've only got 1 hour's worth of content and then ususut. Which means you've spent for cakes that you are never going to eat. Whereas we go, no, don't even get the key. You can come into the bakery free of charge and you only buy one slice of cake at a time. You want more? There you go. You want more? And so on and so on.
I love
You said your reasoning for kind of starting this because you feel the film is pretty much dying, is what you feel.
Yes. We've never really had a film industry.
Yeah.
At best, we were guests in somebody else's.
I'm telling you.
In somebody else's table.
Yeah.
So it's pointless making a film if you don't have a pipeline, right?
Yeah.
An industry is not just the film. An industry is there's money waiting for someone who's talented. Then I make the film. And then there's someone standing by for my film so that they can market the film. There's someone else standing by so that they can exhibit the film, right? That's so it's funding, shooting, distribution, marketing, exhibition. Show me one system like that in this country.
Stop at the shooting.
Yes.
Like
in
once
this
we're
country,
done,
and there's a reason for that.
Glorify the end product.
There's a reason for that we stop at the shooting. Because you've got NFVF who gets billions of rands, and their only mandate is to fund the filmmaker.
Create jobs.
Thank you.
But that doesn't create jobs, you see.
Yeah.
It doesn't create jobs. What it does is it funds this one film, and then the filmmaker has to come back next year and beg you for another funding for another funding round so that they can make another film, and they're in competition with another person. So we don't know whether that filmmaker is good because it's never been tested. The filmmaker can't grow because he's not in conversation with an audience, and so he doesn't know what works or doesn't work. And so now Une Kono, because he went and studied in LA, he went and studied in New York, he was he was a star student at WITS or at AFTA or wherever. But we don't know whether they can make a film that talks to people or not because there's no system for that.
In fact, I wanted to ask if our funding system, does it create entrepreneurs or does it just create applicants?
That's one of our topics.
That's exactly it. In fact, it's so bad. It's so bad. So the easy answer there is it completely creates applicants. If you are good at what's
paperwork
all the paperwork, there's a thing at compliance.
Yes.
If you are good at compliance, congratulations, you'll get money to make a
Getting
film.
people's IDs and stuff like that, and
get
saying,
CVs.
That's it.
But even that is so difficult. They apply.
Yes,
the applying
that's why
part
you have
is
people who sell their ability to fill out forms. They sell that. And so now they go and sell themselves as, look, I'm a producer, I have a slate, look at the number of filmmakers I'm making, and then you give them money, and then what? That's called a hobby.
They even know what those people
That's
want.
a hobby. When you spend money in an activity, fully anticipating that you're not going to get money back, That's a hobby.
Right there.
When you golf and you don't golf competitively,
yeah. It's a
you
hobby.
are doing the hobby of golfing.
Yeah.
When you make movies, fully not anticipating that you're going to get money back, you are in the hobby of
Filmmaking.
There you go.
That's even a
An
broader.
expensive hobby.
It's a broader.
Yes.
It's a broader issue because that's what our government thrives at,
Yes.
like giving and not
Getting a
working
return
to
on
get
investment.
returns. Like
Precisely.
this NFVF thing where you give funding to producers that don't even have. They producers ngendawo yokuthi baye esikolweni kuphela.
Which is
That's-
something I
They
want to
majored
talk
in
about.
producing. You
Yeah.
understand? And you give them a film or you fund them just because they are compliant or they have all the forms in line.
It's
and
compliance.
all those
Compliance.
things where, hey man, I've been on those sets where look, it does create jobs, it does reach, I don't know political term for
But
it,
it's for now.
where you
It
reach
ticks the box.
Yeah, it ticks the box.
Yeah.
That's
To
all it
say
is.
you created this amount of jobs. We don't care how the script is, what actors you hired, all those things. They don't care.
Because
But,
honestly,
but guys, we could, you know what? We could literally sit here and we'll just sound like pissed off filmmakers,
Yeah.
pissed off old filmmakers, or pissed off young filmmakers. What are we supposed to do? What is the way forward?
Okay,
let's
I
break
have
it down.
I have the answer. This is why I started this. It is pointless. We've had 30 years of being told, hey, I want to control the means of production. We shall control the means of production. Gak. No, I'm sorry. It's gak. Clearly, it's being preached by people who've never had a business, who've never started systems. It's pure trash. Unless you control the means of consumption. I said the exact same thing.
Not production, consumption.
Consumption.
Yeah.
Okay.
Consumption. When you control the means of consumption, the means of production automatically happen. And what I mean by that is one of my best examples. Pick and Pay, a supermarket, is a means of consuming milk.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a system of consuming milk. Hey, asna bis, gonna Pick and Pay la.
Yeah.
Run there, get the milk. Oh, what do I need? I need cash. And so I know that I walk into that turnstile area next to the fruit. I then double back, go to the fridge, get the thing, go through. It's a system. And we've all been indoctrinated into it. And I don't mean it in a bad way, but it's a clear system, right?
And it works.
So can you imagine how many means of production are created in one aisle of a supermarket like Pick and Pay? Because you control the means of consumption. The only industry we have in this country, the only one is, drumroll,
Taxis.
taxis.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Because we control that. You know, what Maukomba saw, this is what happens.
Hence.
That's how you make the
it's a well-oiled
payment.
machine.
It's a well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
And so taxi guys are absolutely correct in saying it's our IP.
They even
Exactly.
influence other things in the country.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Precisely. We are lazy to create systems. The reason why Afrikaans people are doing better than us at farming is not because they farm better than us. They will tell you that black guys are the better farmers.
They are the farmers.
Except if I'm white and you're black and your stock is better than mine, where do you sell it? I have a deal.
True. So
What
you
do
know
you
how
got?
to make business outside of this farm. It goes beyond
Systems.
planting.
That's what an economy is. And it's so weird. I argued this back in the 90s with someone who was talking BEE. And I said, you cannot take somebody's economy like you cannot take somebody's karate.
It's a tribula.
Do I need to repeat that?
Yes.
You cannot take somebody's economy like you cannot take somebody's karate. What you can take is the gi. You can take the belt. Fuck it. You can even take, can I swear in this place?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. You can even take the dojo,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now, if I walk in wearing the dojo and I've got the black belt tied and I know how to say, yeah, does that make me a karateka?
No.
No, it doesn't. And in this country, all we have taken is the dojo. We've put on the gi, we've put on the belt, and we walk around thinking that we are karatekas. The second somebody shows up with a knife, guess what? We get smacked right along with everybody else who doesn't have it. I could show you examples of this all over the place.
Yeah.
And so the film industry is a microcosm of that.
Yeah.
We don't control the means of consumption. We don't. We never have.
Do you think that one of the main reasons for that, or one of the reasons, is that our industry is riddled with just creative producers and not producers who are entrepreneurs or who've got a business mind?
No.
Because I'm a producer. I can produce this today. But
no, it's a
it?
national systemic thing. It's a national systemic thing. The people who control the release of funds to build systems, they don't understand what I just said. No, genuinely. Not only do they not understand it, those who do actively want to shut it down.
True.
Because nizasijwayela kahle.
Yeah, angeke phela.
Nizasijwayela, so tshelwa yini ama-film make, nizokwenza i-cash line. Now, so they actively choose to shut it down. And again, I repeat, not just in this industry. If you go to the guava industry, the making of guava, if you go into it frustrates me no end. We are the only people who eat mupani worms, right?
Yeah. But hey, where is that industry?
Where's the system?
Where is that?
Yeah.
Where's the system that says, you know what, today, nghaleli sushi. No, actually, nghaleli mupani worms, man.
I need to go to the most dangerous place to get it. Or unsafest
because
place.
there's no system.
There's no system.
There's no system.
Yeah.
I could tell you the system for getting sushi.
Yeah.
We all know it.
We know it.
Look for a place that says sushi with the characters.
Yeah,
With the
good.
characters, walk in and say "Ngicela sushi." I even know there's going to
I
be
don't know
a
what I
thing.
want now. The way.
But now, Hotman, you've created this platform.
Yes.
The industry is still huge. So, gahle, as an industry, how is it that we're actually supposed to be stepping now to, especially like right now? Because
When you say as an industry, I don't understand what you mean.
you know, he actually said this on Instagram. He was like, "What industry?
What industry are you talking about?
The industry
film
that
industry.
Joe Bashela, she's sitting here. I'm sitting. All these guys, the camera guys, the sound guys.
Are you earning?
I think it's alluding to the
Am
fact
I-
that we don't have an
Are you
industry.
earning currently from this?
Am I earning from this show?
Can you pay
No.
your bond with the show?
No.
No, currently not yet. No.
When are you likely to be able to pay?
Want to create a system.
I guess once I create a system.
So are you an industry or you is this a hobby?
No, but when I say the industry, I'm talking like there's four of us here now. Right now, there's four of us.
Yes.
Now I'm talking. There's sound guys, there's camera guys, there's scripts guys, there's all those guys
Means of production.
on whatever production that you've been.
Those
on.
are means
Cool.
of production.
So all of them. Not everyone is going to start a platform. Not like everyone.
No, it
So-
doesn't need
so-
all of us
so
to create a platform.
Gahle, how are we stepping then again as an industry? Yeah.
Yeah.
How is it that we're supposed to be moving?
So, as the owner of one of the first platforms, means of consumption, as the owner of one, I can talk to how you guys step into this and make money. I can answer that.
Okay.
But if you ask me about SABC, if you ask me about ETV, MultiChoice, Netflix,
Can't help you.
Yeah.
no, I can't help you because those aren't systems. That's a tendering process.
Okay.
No, you tender.
That's commission, in
Yeah.
fact.
Yes, we commission you. The second we say we are commissioning you, it means we own the content that you are going to make.
Yeah.
And the second we own the content you are about to make, that makes you a well-paid employee.
Don't you find it crazy that the people that are working at these corporations, they have a monthly income
Yes,
that comes in
yes,
every month,
yes.
but they are not the ones that are on the ground like us that are shooting all these things. But just because I don't know if you
Yeah, the
understand
commissioning edit.
where I'm going. You understand? Uguti, I'm the one that wakes up every day, get on sets, call time, 5 o'clock, and all those things. But I'm the same
You're
guy.
now picking a fight.
We are the factory.
No, you're not. We're not the factory.
We are in there.
No,
The sweatshop.
we're literally the slaves.
Yes, I'm saying. I want to say, we are in the sweatshop. We are the slaves.
So I can tell you from my personal experience, right? And I've seen it again and again and again. Generally, you go to university, you go to your film schools, you go to all these places to learn the art. 9 out of 10 times, the guys who suck in class, the guys who where you're like, you know how you pick, I'm picking him to be my DOP, I'm picking him to be my sound guy, I'm picking him to be my light, picking her to be my lighting lady, etc., etc. The ones that nobody wants to pick because we know they're lazy, because we know they have a bad work ethic, we know that their politic is dodgy AF. Those are the ones that get employed first.
Yeah.
At all of these platforms.
Why? They don't complain?
No, because they're the ones who know that there's no future for them here. And so they do the thing that everybody else does. They just go and ask for a job. And they get there and they're happy to be receptionists and then they slowly edge their way up.
And then eventually as a commissioning editor, you don't even know how.
Precisely. That's exactly what happens. And then you will find yourself pitching to the dumbass from 8 years ago, 10 years ago.
Who's never been on a set.
They've never been on a set. You know that they have no artistic integrity. You know they have no creativity. But that's the motherfucker who gets to greenlight or not your project.
That guy was never in class with you. And you know that guy was never in class.
So Mr. Hlomla.
That's currently what's happening.
My question to you is, in your world, what is a well-run machine of a film and television entertainment industry?
Okay. Let's fire away. Number one, you want absolute access to content for the user. You've got to start it at the user because all of us live by the expenditure of the user, right? Not by the taxes that get released into SABC year on year, and SABC keeps chowing it and squandering it. And here was 2 million yana on the side, and money's disappearing, and actors going, here we've no. That's nonsense. I'm giving you living examples. All you have to do is pick up your phone.
Literally, this morning.
So, how you create an industry. This is true of the film industry or anywhere else. You've got to start with your consumer.
Yeah.
What does the consumer need? They need access. Okay, let's make sure that we create access. They need affordability. Oh, okay, so let's price it right.
Yeah.
And then they want to be entertained in ours. In others, they need to be fed. In others, they need to be clothed, whatever. In ours, they need to be entertained. You need to grab their attention. You with me?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we're starting like that, then you start saying, all right, then how do we create access? Well, let's look at the environment. Let's just look at the lay of the land. In this case, I'll tell you about Hektic.
Yeah.
Everyone has a cell phone. Oh, yes, everyone does have a cell phone. Look across to the east. Look at what they're doing with their cell phones. Wow, that's brilliant. We could totally do that for our people here. Let's do that. Let's find ways of entertaining them here. Okay, sharp. But then how do you monetize? Because that money has got to go from their pocket and go through a system and end up in your pocket as the filmmaker so that you can make a better film for your second one and an even better one for your third one. And then when you understand. And so you create those systems.
Yeah.
You get together you sit with bankers and say, how do you make sure that everyone is banked? How does the money teach me? How does the money go from that pocket to here? You speak to telcos. How is it that when I say I'm buying airtime, money comes out of my bank account? What's the process there?
Yeah.
Replicate it, and so on and so forth. Once you have that, and then there's other loopholes in there, like your advertisers who are able to take some of that expense away from the end user, right? But once you have that, then you say to the filmmaker, and this is what we say, I will lend you the money. I think you have skill. I think you have talent.
Yeah.
I've seen your little short movie that you passed after with. I'm going to lend you money.
Okay.
Make a short film. Prove yourself that you can communicate with those people. And I estimate that you're going to screw up the first time. You might even screw up the second time. But when you win on the third one,
Yeah.
so I'm giving you a 5-movie deal. I'll lend you money for the first one. Make a short film. Screw it up. Yeah. Did you learn anything? Oh yeah, I learned that I mustn't shoot like this and I must do it. Okay. Take that failure, fail better.
Yeah.
And I give you your second film. Now you go, okay, why did you fail? Oh, I messed up the story. You can't show women being slapped around like that. You can't show guys being embarrassed and disrespected like that. These are some of the, okay, now you failed twice. Now I expect a pass.
Okay.
And then you have your third movie. Now your third, I need to have got the systems in place. So now, only then I can say to you all these other questions that you guys like to ask. What is a South African film? I can tell you what a South African film is because you're on your 10th movie. You're on your 8th movie. You did well, especially that 15th movie that you made. And so now I can read an aggregate and say, oh, when you tell this kind of story and it does this, now you win
You've
with
got research now.
Now
Yeah.
you have.
So we haven't
And
failed
industry.
enough.
We haven't failed at all. We haven't failed at all. We haven't failed.
Yeah.
So to take you back to my example about karate,
Yeah.
the only way you can actually learn karate is you go and you punch a tree and you heal.
Heal, get strong.
And you punch it again and you heal. And at some point, when you punch that tree,
Yeah.
the tree will break. Sorry, I'm spitting.
No stress.
The tree will break. You do a kata and you do it. What did you just do? What did you do?
no, it's kind of drowned me. I'm kidding.
You gave me water, man.
I'm messing
Wait,
with you.
let-
I'm
let-
messing
let-
with you. I'm messing with you.
Okay.
I'm still
okay.
listening.
So what you do is you have to fail. You have to. We've all watched those karate movies, you know, where
Wax on,
and
wax off.
nobody the wax on. You have to do that again.
We need to wax
and
on and wax
again
off.
and again and
Yeah.
again until you're able to say, "Oh no, the way I do it." And then Hollywood comes and says, "No, but you must." And you go, "No, thanks."
We got this.
When we do our stuff, this is how we do.
So then
And
you
then
start
you
having
able-
an identity.
Now you have an
Yeah.
identity.
Yeah.
Now you have an industry of your own. Now nobody can tell, not even government can come in and say, yeah, but you know, at best what they can come and say is, and they will do it. I guarantee you they'll do it. We want to come in and regulate
And
this
regulate
industry.
it, yeah.
Because what they're actually saying is we're trying to find a spot where Natis and I.
And you're actually echoing what I said episode 2, where I was like, our industry is vulnerable to it being too accessible. Anyone from the street can become a producer and go to any VF and pitch and get all the money
Yes,
in the
because
world.
it has nothing to do with your filmmaking.
Yeah.
It has everything to do with your ability to comply, your ability to bribe.
That is complying. Right there. That's our country's
unless we want to lie,
compliance. No,
unless this is
it's brown envelope.
it's your ability to do the whole compliance thing, your ability to bribe, and your proximity to. No, I've got a man on the inside. How many times have you heard that?
Literally.
Yeah.
I've got a no. Wait, Netflix. No, I've got a guy on
Yeah,
the
I've
inside.
got a
There's
guy.
someone I can call directly because
It's always I've got a guy. In
yes.
fact, getting jobs in this industry is a guy, is a guy, is a guy.
you have to have a guy because we don't have an industry.
Yeah.
You must
Yeah.
be even
English
an
has a
agent.
word for that.
Yeah.
It's called a kleptocracy.
Yo.
It's a system of stealing.
Yeah.
It's a
Klepto is
system of
stealing.
stealing.
Oh.
If you read the newspapers, somebody is in the news
We are run by
right
mafias.
now
We are run by
because last
mafias.
week they were suspended for kleptocracy.
In
Yeah.
fact, if you're a klepto, you're addicted to stealing.
Literally.
It's a condition where you are
It's theft
addicted.
everywhere. Our country's
to
news
stealing.
right now
You
is
cannot-
just
exactly.
crime. It's
You
just
cannot
theft.
throw a stone and not hit somebody who's involved in some
Yeah.
shiga.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all we do. So again, When you say we have an industry, I say,
Which
what
one?
the F are you talking
The
about?
question makes sense now. Which one?
What industry are you talking about? And
Do
you call in, you call in all these experts who now tell you, yeah, what the industry needs. And I challenge all of them, every single one, to say you clearly don't understand what an industry is. We don't have an industry at the moment. What we have is a tender system and a slave system. It is not a mistake that every single artist, every single actor, every single one has died a pauper.
This
That's
is what
a
we're talking
systemic problem.
about. Oh, my goodness.
You just spoke about it. Even
Just
in our
now.
That's
last
a
episode.
systemic problem. Do you know why they die paupers? Because money that was due to them is now going into the back pockets of some CEO, some executive, some HOD, some.
Because it's not like there's no money. I don't understand
So-
how there's no money.
You know, when someone famous has passed away, even the last one, there'll be a lot of different comments. Some of them are, look, we see that this is happening, but did they make the right decisions
They blame the
finding
artist.
charge?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
they blame the
I
artist.
cannot explain to you how much that makes me angry.
Yeah.
I cannot explain to you how angry that makes me.
Because I've seen it in a lot of comments.
Yes.
Excuse the traffic, guys.
Yeah.
It's- yeah.
When your plebs, people who don't understand the industry,
Yeah.
when they say it, water off a duck's back. I don't care. Everyone is a coach. Everyone is a coach.
True.
Yeah.
But when industry people say it, that bothers me. When executives say it, when heads of channels, in fact, Mina,
Knowing the truth.
I'll say this, and I want this on record. The day I die, unless the system has changed, if I die today, I don't want a single HOD, head of channel. I don't want them at my memorial, at my funeral, because they're going to come there. Basically, what they're doing is the same thing that all politicians do,
The pure stunt.
which is, we have come here
Yeah,
to make an announcement about Gak.
It's like pure stunting on you.
Gak. It's people who inflict the poverty and then come and preach about how bad the poverty is.
Crazy.
That is an insult both to me and my family.
Yeah.
So I'm putting it on record. If I die before we have a proper industry, I do not want channel heads at my funeral.
Yeah.
Not at all. Because they are the ones who are creating the problem we are in.
What's our other topic then?
No.
Yes.
Our other topic is honestly just distribution, you know.
Which still takes us back to
Yes.
Distribute to who?
Yeah. So I'm saying Funuguzala, say this platform, Hektic, because now we learned about it, right? Initially it was we are faced with your YouTubes, you are faced with your Netflix and Showmax and whatnot, right?
Wait. Let's just go through it. We're faced with YouTube,
YouTube,
Netflix, and
DSTV.
okay, let's just go through it. American,
Uh-huh.
and French.
Yes.
So our only hope, we on Nenga.
SABC.
Anyway, continue
You
your
know
point.
what I mean? So I get there and I'm asking for funding from any of these people. I feel like one of the things that we struggle with is having a distribution and marketing plan in place before asking Wuti, ngicela ungiphe imali.
Can I have
You
one
know?
take on that?
Okay, what's your take?
I want to see if you've learned anything.
How can I have a marketing plan
Mm-hmm.
where I'm gonna talk about the school that I come from,
Yeah.
Mzansi Bioscopes,
Mhm.
where you give me budget that's 450K
Yeah.
for about 10 years
Yeah.
in inflation in an economy that it decreases by the hour.
Yes.
And how do you expect me to have 30 crew members, 6 cast members, all these suppliers, and still expect me in that same budget to have a marketing plan? And on top of that,
hold on. I want to add. Oh, finish.
On top of that, you yourself that give me the money or the funding for that, you don't market it enough for me to be able to, for you to be able to come back to me and say, can I have another Mzansi Bioscope with the same budget or with an increase?
Now, before you answer, What is the conversation? What is the conversation? I enter here. Do I start interrogating that budget? Jorge, yes, you gave me 400K.
Mhm.
Do I take it and run with it because I'm desperate? Or do I start asking the right question? So where are we marketing here?
Speak to the mic.
Where are we marketing? Are we marketing? Is 50,000 for marketing? Why are we not asking these questions from jump? Because I know personally I didn't.
I should be asking because I
Wait,
came
wait,
in
wait.
Israel.
Sorry, I need to stop.
Yeah.
Did you hear anything I just said?
No, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to ask you about your question. I'm not answering it.
Yeah.
I'm just asking. I must have a marketing plan for a movie that
That's not
you
even
own.
mine. All right.
Essentially,
How
that's
does-
my point. Yeah.
How
Yeah.
does it change
Yeah.
my bottom line
Yeah.
to have a marketing plan
If it's not mine.
for you?
Hmm.
You don't even allow me to own it.
That's
What do you... Except you don't accept IP. You don't, or rather, you don't accept content that you can't store in your own library. So no, you're not design. It's called a box ticking exercise. I laughed because I actually did one. So one of those Mzansi thingies. I did one or two of those.
Producing in it or
Produced and directed.
okay.
We had an interesting response. So, so number one, the rule is the smaller the budget, the higher the skill needs to be.
yeah, man.
Oh my God, yeah.
Why?
The smaller the budget,
The higher the skill needs to
That
be.
makes no sense.
Okay.
I'll tell you why it makes sense. If I get on set, I have almost 40 years of experience.
Mhm.
If I get on set, I can tell you inside the first minute whether what I'm doing or what I'm acting in, what I'm directing is going to work or not. I can tell because, okay, we're using, all right, there's no Kino flow. How have you set up your lights using that camera? That's not going to work in da-da-da-da-da. And you've set it up as a 3 shoot. Your editor's going to die. Do you have
You really-
the amount of knowledge just by walking in and doing a quick scan?
yeah.
Because I have experience. So I can tell you if we're losing the light and we want to capture everything, I can tell you exactly where to place the camera.
Yeah.
I can tell you who to use. I can identify exactly where the story is because I've edited. And so I know what is
You know what's gonna work
absolutely
in post.
necessary.
Yeah.
And so I'm not going to shoot things that are going to end up on the floor.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that. And so if you go to healthy industries across the globe,
Yeah.
not only do they give him a real budget, they give him support. So he's surrounded by very, very skilled people repeatedly.
Okay.
Very, very. You're 22 when you're doing really big budget movies, except you are surrounded by people who are able to support you. Here, they go, okay, you have no experience, so we're going to give you small money.
Which is your.
And
And you need to prove yourself.
How are you going to prove yourself with a budget that would stretch an experienced person
Oh,
when you have no experience? What is it exactly?
what's the sense?
Where's the sense? Precisely. I told you how it should be done. What you do is you say, make small budget, make a short film.
Yeah.
Make me a 10-minuter.
Okay, 160.
Then I'll give you 450. Right? 450, I want you to put together a sequence. Right?
Yeah.
At 450. Okay, now you know how to put together a sequence. Okay, here's 1.5 bar, put together a 40-minuter. Okay, you know how to do that? All right, now here's money.
Okay.
Or you do, there are a few ways. Or you say, I expect you to fail on your first one. I expect you to fail on your second one. On your third one, break even. On your fourth one, make profit. On your fifth one, I want all my money back.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how you do it. So think of the great directors of the world.
Christopher Nolan.
Christopher Nolan. The first thing he did is not even available. He slapped it together with some friends, and then they went, okay, unekhona. let's give him a little, a small budget, not an indie budget. Indie budgets are, and he went and made Memento, and they went, okay, someone with skill here. And then they said, go and do Troy. Troy didn't work out, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
But it's a growth. It's a very clear growth path. Ryan Coogler, same thing. Very clear growth path. Spielberg, very clear growth path. And now we act like these people fell from the sky.
They're magical
and we
creatures.
won't do the same because we have no systems in place.
And what you're saying supports the fact of who are you feeding? Because in South Africa, we can't have, I'm going to take Mr. Hlomla and give him that small indie budget first, and then we grow with him.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, we didn't start from who are we feeding. For example, someone was doing a survey of how much it takes for a South African to just go to a cinema.
I was about to come to
I did
cinema.
that.
You did it, right?
I did. Yes, I did that.
Where
I was doing so a couple of about 10 maybe more years back, we tried to start a cinema chain
This is
called
that's the conversation.
yes, called LK Theaters, and part of our research was to say it is ridiculously expensive. It is preventatively expensive for an average South African to make a movie. At the time, I'll see if I can still remember some of the facts. At the time, we had found out that on average, between I think it was 13 and 19 years old, kids in the township had around 50 Rand expendable income. Right? They have cash in their pocket on Friday from Ikeri, from choosing to walk instead of Ubambi taxi, etc.
Whatever that they
Right.
sell, yeah.
On average, and I'm not just talking here in Gauteng, I'm saying across the country. Across the country. And the only people who were fighting for that 50 Rand were alcohol, drugs. And recreational food, amagwinya and kota and such.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, it's the most obvious thing. Do you understand how much money needs to be exchanging hands for a community to have an alcohol problem?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Name me one black community, and by black I mean Sonke, people of color. So black, colored, Indian. I hate South African categories. Anyway, can you name me one that doesn't have an alcohol problem? Yes.
No, across the board.
I'm not saying individuals. I'm saying communities.
No, we all in our
single
personal
one.
homes.
There's
In
a
our
tavern
personal,
in every street.
in our own personal homes, everyone has a.
And government tells us naimali.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we have no systems of ensuring that. In fact, here's one extra one. If uhlala, let's keep it close. Uhlala Diepsloot.
Sure.
Now you have $50 in your pocket. You are 15 years old. Spend it. Spend $50 at Diepsloot.
Oh, so I'm up here, I'm okay.
Yeah.
And like
I'm buying
three
chips.
of us will put that 50
Sakazaka,
together.
now we have a party.
Saying my
Yes.
chips is taking
Recreational eating.
data.
Yeah?
Data.
Uh-huh.
Data. Yeah.
So what are the top 3 problems with our youth in South Africa currently, especially black youth?
Alcohol.
Alcohol and drugs,
Alcohol.
Yeah.
obesity,
Yes. Unemployment.
gambling.
So they say.
Gambling.
Oh yeah, gambling. That's come up high now.
Those are the top 3 problems that face every young person in the townships today. And it's been like that since I did the research back in 2013, maybe.
Yeah. That's how long ago.
Because alcohol has found a system. Because drugs, there's a very clear system. Gambling, there's a reason why you put up a gambling app today, you're a billionaire before December. Not millionaire, billionaire. Because they have figured out the system of this.
And it goes back to the way they market these alcohol brands. If we did that with films,
With films, do you understand? So ask me again why I sold my house to build this.
To build that.
Because it's a system. If you hit, and I call this my faith in filmmakers in South Africa. This is an act of faith where I say filmmakers know how to communicate with South Africans. The problem is the filmmakers and the South Africans, there's a disconnect.
Yeah.
This is the connect, and I trust because I've seen it. Chris did 3.5, same movie, posted it several times.
Yeah.
The one did 3.5 million in 5 months. The other one did 2.4 million. If he had done those numbers here, we did, in fact, no, just the 3.5 million alone. If he had done 3.5 million here on Hektic,
how many tourants are those?
right? He would be sitting with something somewhere around 70 million rand.
Sure.
Not box office still to be split. That's his share.
You know,
Now you tell me, since 1652, how many filmmakers have ever made 70 million rand?
From one film.
I'll let you Google it even.
What's South Africa? Is there South African who's ever made millions of a film? Like
Even
serious, just Schuster.
yeah.
No, I've spoken to Schuster. Schuster makes enough to pay for the year because while he's creating a new film, he's not earning.
Oh.
And so he makes just enough
To get him
to get him to the next one. That's it. And when I spoke to him, he said to me, if I stop, I die.
If you stop shooting.
If he stops making movies, he dies. What was the last article about Leon Schuster?
Who was there?
He's dying, he's in a depression, he's broke, he's there. Because he stopped. He had to stop. And he is the most successful filmmaker we have ever produced.
Yeah.
And he could die a pauper.
What do you mean he could? He is.
He's dying a pauper.
Right now.
His system is.
Schuster a pauper.
Yeah,
I'm
boy.
actually in disbelief.
It's the
crazy.
wokeness that we're going through where that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah,
But yeah.
because Schuster clearly had the skill to talk to South Africans. We know that because we would all show up. We would find the money in somewhere. It's our December treat
Sold
as a
it.
family.
So
That we all went to see Leon Schuster making fun of ourselves and see Hlegetina and. And the amount of money he made there was just enough to get him to the next movie. He said this to me. Was just enough to get him to the next movie because he was a guest on somebody else's system. The cinemas we have are not designed for South Africans. They are designed for Hollywood.
I want to talk about these cinemas. And the content that our young people have, emakasi and all of that. Why are we depending so much on taking it to Ster-Kinekor, New Metro?
Because
when
if you don't take it there,
So what I'm saying is we have platforms, not even platforms, but we have spaces in the hood. You talked about 50 Rand, right? We've got spaces in the hood where we can show our stuff. So if I were to collect all of our films, release, everyone has got a short film, for example, right?
I'll tell you why.
And then, that's what I'm saying.
Even
Like,
in the cast, I'm a bioscope wafer. There used to be a
So if we
bioscope
create
in
a
my
culture-
hood.
That wasn't by accident, by the way. That
If-
was designed.
so if you bring
I
back
can
that
tell you
culture,
that history
what
too.
happens?
I can tell you that
If
history
we
too.
bring back the history, I'm a bioscope.
No.
Yes, in a
If we-
way.
Okay, there's several problems. Number one,
Like go to the community hall, put up Luntuza, put up.
you can't do
get
it like
people
that because that's
platform.
not a system.
So there's
that's
no
not
money
system.
coming in and out.
No, it's not a system.
Mhm.
A system is an expectation that I am so indoctrinated in that without thinking, I know. So when I go to watch a movie at Ster-Kinekor, at New Metro, at what's the other one? Cine, the one in
yeah.
Killarney.
Mm.
When I go there, there's a very clear system,
Yeah.
right?
Buy a ticket.
Buy a ticket, do the thing, get Coke and popcorn, get myself a whisper, and then go to the next lady who's gonna go there and go, "Hi, good job, Mr. Dandala. Hey, your ticket, okay, your cinema." Hey.
You seated there and there.
I know it without thinking.
Mm.
The act of watching movies, the act of relaxation is very similar to the act of eating. I don't go there because I want something new. I go there because ngikhalela le nto engiyikhalelayo.
Yes.
In the same way that I would fall apart if KFC suddenly said, "Here's a lamb chop,"
Don't fall apart.
right? Because I go to KFC because ngiyazazi ngifunani. Give me the thing I want. When I go to the cinema, give me the thing I want. It's already pre-coded.
Yeah.
And so when you do what you're suggesting in the spaces we have, that's a hobby. That doesn't create an expectation. When you do cinemas, you have to do them properly with respect. One of the things I learned is how important it is to have a clean toilet at a cinema.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
My
But
goodness.
anyway.
Yes, anyway.
Yeah,
but
sorry.
at a cinema, because there's a whole ritual, right?
Yeah.
Yoguti, I'm going to sit here for an hour and a half
Then-
and I'm going to be consuming little baguette, le Fanta, le Coca-Cola. What do you think I'm going to need to do immediately after?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so coded in me
Yeah.
that you walk into any cinema, as soon as it comes, any film
Yeah,
finishes,
you go to the
go
bathroom.
stand by the toilet.
You're going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Kukhanywa hure.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
Because and I'm trying to say something serious.
There's a whole toilet system that's going on.
No, but what I'm trying
Let's carry on.
Kukhanywa hure.
Yeah.
No, because what I'm trying to impress on you
Hmm.
is that systems create industries. Systems. And you can't create a system if you are not willing to punch a tree, get cut up, bleed, heal, and do it again. You simply cannot take somebody else's system and assume that you are going to know it. In fact, we've never taken over a system. At best, what we do is take a portion
of it.
of the production of it.
Okay.
What you're saying is that we've never had an industry, actually. What you're saying is that
In a word,
we've kind of been flying blind, if I can even put it like
exactly.
that.
That's exactly what I'm saying. We've never had a film industry.
Who,
So how do you know who the best filmmaker is? Who's the best?
The
who's
one
the
who
best
bribes the
filmmaker in South Africa ever?
Who?
How do you know? The numbers don't bear you. I agree. I think he's the most talented, but the numbers don't bear you out. He said Jamil Kubera.
Jamil.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I would argue that, especially with black folk, I would argue that he's one of the best. But the numbers don't bear you out because we don't have the systems to test whether Jamil is the best filmmaker in the country.
Yeah.
We have no systems. And so the best thing that can happen to Jamil, and I don't know why he hasn't done it, is to leave.
Leave the country and go.
Leave the country. Be like, what's his name, Donovan? Or who's the other one who did Utsotsi?
Kevin
Hood. Be like Kevin Hood. Be like Donovan Marsh. Be
Yeah.
like, leave.
Yeah.
Because here, we simply don't have the system wherein you can swim.
Yeah, I know.
So those conversations that we always have about trade unions and stuff, we can't have those before we create our own first.
Keep talking. I'm close. I'm close.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
It just lit a bulb.
Yeah. Like not even about bulbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my next talk, and now I'm just like, does it even matter? Because we need a system. My next one was to ask about IP and these platforms that we have, like your YouTube, like your, like
First you said these platforms we have. we don't have them. Let me tell you how much we don't have them.
Yeah.
When you, you have to have 1 million views or something.
Before you monetize.
Before you monetize. And then you get
But they're
X
still making
amount
money.
per view, etc.,
yeah.
etc. Are you aware that YouTube does not pay for African eyeballs?
No, I'm not aware. Why? There's no money here?
It's not your platform. It's not your
But
system.
they're making money from it though.
Yes, they can take your money, but it is not your system. It was not designed with you in mind. They don't care about you. You don't move the needle in any way whatsoever.
So you're saying that other countries don't need to hit the targets that we need to hit before they can start making money?
I'm
on these
saying
platforms?
in Africa, not just South Africa, in Africa, YouTube does not pay for African eyeballs. The best you will get is advertiser shares.
That's why McG
And
said.
you know this for sure? Fact. This is.
Go look it up.
Yeah.
Please, you got the computer there.
That's why McG said.
Look it up.
McG said if his podcast was in USA with the numbers
He'd
that
be a-
he saw,
he'd be stupid,
yeah, he would be rich.
Stupid.
Yeah.
McG makes his money with all the stuff that he puts
Yeah,
in front because they
Brinjals
pay
and
for
cheese
that.
punch, yeah.
But not for the eyeball. And he's got a lot of eyeballs
He's
there.
got a lot. Every
Yeah.
day there's a McG podcast that's playing.
Every day.
Every
Every
day.
day.
They've
Every
actually
day.
become a channel. I mean,
Yeah,
like you say,
network.
Monday,
Yes.
Sunday to Sunday.
That's
there's
the
something
closest
new.
you can get is you create a channel and then they'll pay
There
you
we
for
go.
subscribers.
There we go.
and
Is
such.
The amount depends heavily on advertiser demand.
Not on eyeballs.
Viewer
AdSense.
country niche, ad
going.
fill,
Yeah.
Keep
and
going.
whether the creator is actually in the partner program, which then requires certain amount of watches and stuff.
And that's the curated version.
It is, of course. It is. But it's usually not equally across all African countries. Like there's always a...
What I know, you just need 4,000 hours of eyeballs or people consuming your content for you to begin even making money from that kind of platform.
African views can pay, but the rate is often lower because advertiser demand and the prices are lower in many African
That's why
markets.
Hektic must
like I
grow.
said, it's a curated version.
Mm.
That's why Hektic
They're telling
must
you in
grow.
a nice English.
Yeah, that's beautiful English. by the
Oh,
way.
keep trying though.
This is the goodest English. Oh, look, you, what shall we call you? Oh, we can't call you nigger anymore. Kefa. Oh, no, we can't do that either.
do that.
Oh, you beautiful, strong,
Melanated.
African, melanated men. No, sorry,
Keep
we
trying though,
don't
because
pay.
we will make money from it.
Mm.
Wow.
We always want answers, guys. We've identified the problem.
Yeah.
I just
We
told
see
you
the
the answer.
problem.
He showed
I am
his chest.
wearing the
He
answer.
showed his chest. Okay? He showed
I'm
his
saying
chest.
it with my chest.
With your chest. And I'm so glad you brought this up because that was the question last week. Uguti, we make microfilms and then what? Where are they going to live? Are they going to live on YouTube? And they can't live on YouTube.
Are they gonna live
So
on
this-
TikTok?
And for me, more
This
importantly,
is-
how
Can
do
I,
they
can I
make
tell you
money?
how? Sorry, I'm now going to advertise because I'm so proud of this. Hektic. Okay, so we've established that the current platforms, and by the way, I think YouTube might be the best paying
Mm.
of all the
Of all of these,
yes,
not our platforms.
of all of these, not,
Not our
your
platforms.
platforms. Yes. It and they calculate it per 1,000 views, right? And it usually works out to something like 50 Rand, 100 Rand. I can't remember what the actual number is, but it's something really, really small. Yes.
Yeah, I
Hectic.
knew it.
Essentially, you get, the last time I calculated it, it worked out to, you get 0.17 US cents per view. Work that out. What's so 0.17?
0.17.
Yes. And we're calculating in cents.
0.17.
Yes. 0.17.
Seven.
Hassan,
you must make sure.
30%. That's in US. So what's the exchange rate today? I think it's 16.8. So let's say 17. Multiply that by 17, and you get
$2.89
a view.
per view.
Per 1,000 views.
No, that's not 2 Rand 89. That's not a Rand. That's a cent.
That's a sense.
That's 2 cents.
Yeah, 2 cents.
Hey, bo.
Yeah, I get you. We were
He knows
calculating.
of the 2 cents.
So if you monetize Lailo Kuze,
Yeah.
281.
you get, no, not 2 Rand.
What is
81.
it?
Yeah, because it's comma 89.
You said I must convert 0.17, right?
No.
What did you ask?
When you're converting dollars, I'm saying cents.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're getting around
But
63 cents generously.
Okay.
I'm even rounding it off.
Okay, let's do.
So you're looking at around 3 cents.
Okay,
a
times
view.
it by.
Give or take. And you would have to double check my numbers because they're smart. They keep them moving precisely so that, and it depends on territory, depends on the square root of the
what?
rounded off of
Very
there.
awful.
But you're looking at around there. We do, yes, 3 cents. We do even square rooted the number of we do 1 rand per view per
So
micro
You should be
episode.
a
So
Where and how are you making your money?
yeah.
What's the color of your underpants?
That's private, sir.
Okay. I'm glad we I'm glad we settled that.
So are you
That's for how much. I asked, how are you making the money? Not how, I don't care about how much. Where and how is the money being made?
I can't tell you how I'm making mine. Why don't you just ask me the color of my underpants? I can tell you what you will make, and then you need to decide for yourself
Okay.
whether you want to play with us or not. And I am saying, Hektic will pay you approximately, it can go up. Our absolute maximum currently sits at around 1 rand 50.
Okay.
So I like to say on average 1 rand. And my business partner hates when I speak these numbers because he then has to explain it.
Yeah.
But you're looking at an average of around 1 rand per view per micro episode.
So are you saying Chris Q?
I actually want to
he
go.
took
I want to go check his views. Actually,
Shut Up
as
Men
well.
Are Talking
Yes.
and put it on Hectic and it got 3.5 million views.
Yes.
He's got
3.5
3.5 million.
Sitting.
Per micro episode. So his whole, I'm just taking the one that was 60 minutes long.
Mm.
Now, our micro episode is around 3 minutes, right? So I know, yes. Do you
Okay.
see?
So if he divided those 3 minutes,
So now you're saying he's getting 1 rand for that micro, for that 1 3 minute, and then another 1 rand for the
until
next
it gets to 60
until
minutes.
he gets to yes, and that's why I'm able to say he would have scored around 70 bar,
Nice.
give or take,
Yeah.
Crazy.
because then there's other things like drop off and so on.
So is Hectic an app that where can you get it?
It's like the ones that we go
I just said it.
on
Go
the App
to
Store.
so
App Store.
no, not at
No,
App Store. App Store. We're in App Stores now soon. We're less than 5 weeks away.
Gave us
So
the website.
currently, you just go into your browser. Must I do it for you?
Yeah.
Will
No.
you do
I'm
it?
doing
You're,
it now.
you're the older. Me,
No.
I can do
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
Go to Safari.
Yes.
Because already we are paid.
See, I'm on business safari.
No,
Who's
it's
using
Safari.
Oh, yes, ne.
Yes, it's
Okay.
Uthini?
Yes, I'm on Uchi.
Tell me.
So just type in HEKTIK
HEKTIK. Yes.
dot
Yebo.
app.
.app. Okay.
Cling.
That's just one.
There it is.
You sure online?
Okay.
Hectic.
Yes, like,
Oh.
Aiko.
Crazy.
Okay. And he's got
I'm
content.
at
Let's
2K.
see. Let's see.
But 2K is actually really good. You'd like it.
Oh my God. Imfihlo.
Yeah.
Spirit. Ntash.
So hold on. So
Oh,
you buy.
It's there.
So you buy
It's there.
tokens,
Yes.
and then with your tokens,
And
you go
now-
and check whatever you
then
want to
you
watch.
you watch whatever you
Is
want.
this
Hakuna
Ntash by
subscription.
Luburography?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I see. Oh my God.
Oh, wait. Let me tell you some more stuff. Yeah. It's very, very cool.
Must I accept?
Then,
This is actually
It's high.
cool.
yeah, accept. Yes, accept.
my
And then,
house, yeah.
so now, here's the best part. Again, one of the things I'm very, very proud of is
8 minutes, 29
did
minutes,
I
11 minutes.
did I tell you about? Okay, so
15,
your
17
movie cost
minutes.
you how much did your movie your Shut Up Men Are Talking the one you made now? It's 60 minutes long. How much did it cost you?
I don't know.
Make up a number.
1 million.
No, 100,000.
100,000.
Shut up, man, you're talking.
Yeah,
You-
let's
For
say.
that cast, 1 million.
No,
1
okay,
million.
cool.
Yeah.
1 million. Yeah.
1
Actually,
million.
it's about
Okay.
that.
Let's work of favors, but so.
So the first 1 million plus 10% belongs to you. right? Go pay back your
Yes,
debt. Because
yes.
now NFBF is not giving you a grant. What are they giving you? A loan. And that's how they should have been doing it. GFC
Yes.
is giving you a loan. ECPEC is giving you a loan, right?
Mhm.
So now go pay back that loan, right? Because you need to show that you're a reliable, bankable filmmaker, right? Every million you make thereafter, are you listening?
Mhm. Yes.
Every 1 million rand you make thereafter, and keep in mind, siyaku 70 if you are Chris, your entire cast and crew gets 50% of their global
Okay.
every time you make
Maybe
budget.
Budget.
Okay.
Every time you make budget,
Okay.
So uthe wena 100,000 ngoba cheap.
Usipana ngama-fave.
Yeah, uspana ngama-favor.
My favor, sometimes.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
gig.
That's
So
your will.
110,000
Yeah.
yokuqala
Yeah.
eyakho. Everyone's been paid for that 110. That was
Yeah.
called a salary.
Yeah.
Angithi?
Yeah.
Sharp. But now you're making your next 100,000.
Okay.
In that 100,000, it's baked into Hektic. Your cast and crew get 50%
They are global.
of their global.
So that means
That's crazy.
the 1 million that you were talking about, when Chris Q makes 70 million, by the time he makes 70 million, his crew and cast would have made their global 70 times.
Would
that
have
the
made
math?
if it was 1 billion.
If it was 1 million, yes.
Yebo.
That is
So
You're promising
No.
serious things here, Chief.
it's baked in.
You're promising serious things here,
It's
Chief.
done. It's done. It's already done. I'm not,
We're not going to
Hold
come
on.
back here and guys are like, Hlomla promised us the moons and the moon and the stars.
you know how to reach me, and you will sit me here with somebody that I did not deliver to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, lo mama lo in your 1 million rand movie as Kulungu.
Abanye so.
Abanye bin.
Abo 100,000.
Abo.
Abo 100,000.
This is why
Your 1 million rand, right?
Mhm.
How much did you pay the lady who's your lowest paid? Is it the security guard?
Probably, yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
How much did you pay him?
If we shot for
You shot
for 5 days, I could
for
give
5
them
days.
2.5.
2.5. No, if we shot for 5 days,
2.5.
5 for that week.
Okay. So half of that
Damn,
is
nigga.
what? It's 1.25.
Yes.
1,200. Ne? 1,250.
50, yeah.
Multiply that by 10.
70 million, the 70
Yeah.
times.
So, usizwe, ubutsizwe. I don't know why security guys are Zulu,
Usizwe.
but anyway.
Maybe it's fees, or maybe you can try that.
Yeah, it could be.
As a security, it's
It could
I'm
be.
a security. I'm a security.
And I was speaking.
yeah.
Don't be racist, Chief.
I'm
That's
trying.
tribalism, Chief.
I made a couple.
In-
Chief,
yeah.
that's tribalism.
That's
Oh, my chicken land.
87,500.
That's how much the security would have been paid.
If it
For
reaches
working 1 week as a security guard, how much?
80,
So 1,000, what are we saying?
It's
1,000.
250 times 70.
Yes.
If it reaches
70
that
million.
70 million mark,
Yeah.
the security guard would have made
How much?
87,500. 87,500
Now, my
of
friends,
royalties.
now you have an industry.
Which is what we are crying about.
Now you have an industry.
That's a
now
system.
you can regulate it. Because what's going to happen? All them shiga people, I don't want 20 rand, mina ngizoloku ngilethela itiye. Now you start saying, okay, let's close it up.
Nice.
We want people who are educated in this. Now,
Yeah.
do you understand?
Now government is gonna say,
They're
how
gonna
how are
come.
you still
They're gonna
making
come.
how are you still making this money? Lapho sebenze 5 years ago. So we need to find a
Yeah.
way to tax you for this.
Yeah.
also.
And
They're
exactly.
coming.
Yeah.
But government will do what government does.
Every day.
It is
The
run by the
mafia will
same
be the
people
mafia.
who shoot each other when they come to a disagreement. So the point is, once you've created the system, can you see how much we have, how much potential we have to eat? All of us. Because now you're talking about a proper system.
I see it.
And so I am saying, because of this, if you guys play along, because no one goes onto a platform because it's a nice platform. Why are they going there? They want to see your shut up men are talking.
Yeah.
And then you then say, film yako is amasimba pa. What you were trying to make is shut up women are talking. And then you make that movie. And then you say,
Shut up, gays are talking.
thank you.
Yeah.
Now you have an industry.
That's
I'm
wonderful.
interested.
Yeah.
I'm sold.
Well,
I'm sold.
I'm
yeah.
coming.
don't be sold.
I want to know.
Make a movie, Chief.
I want to make it.
For
Do you
me,
remember
it's-
that
for
was
me-
the first thing
yeah.
I asked you
For
when
me,
I
I'm
You
just
did. You
wondering.
even said, tell me
I'm
when you
just
wanna
literally
shoot.
wondering about the mind shift of filmmakers. You know, we had that episode, and again, the mind, because a filmmaker in South Africa
Knows how to beg.
you've no. Besides that, it's like
Facts.
you've made it if you're on Stekiniko screen. If you're on a smaller screen, they feel like
You're a
No,
small time.
no.
There's a reason for that. And that's one of the reasons why I got lawyers' letters. We are so colonized. We are so colonized as a people that we think that if we behave like our colonizers and make big screen movies, we will be better, we'll be closer to our colonizers. Except we don't have big screens.
Yeah.
We don't, there are no cinemas in the township.
Yeah.
There are no cinemas in the township.
Yeah.
The one-
But all of us are aspiring to make big cinema movies, which means we can only sell them
On the cinema.
in the same spaces that belong to our colonizers. So we will go and doff our heads. Mlungu ngiyacela. And I'm saying Mlungu not in race, but in
As
in-
yeah,
as in
as
their
in-
bus.
Yeah, yeah. Mlungu ngiyacela, please show my movie. At Mlungu, I'll show it, but I'll give you 2 cents. Ngiyabonga.
And you still have to pay him if you don't make it.
And you still have to pay him if you don't make it.
Mm.
Because we don't understand that
It's not our home.
we don't know, we don't understand that freedom, real freedom, means that no one will ever tell you who to come up.
Mm.
But no one will ever build you a toilet again. That's the part nobody wants to talk about. It means no one will say, Blankes alien, here, ukamala ufuna khona. But no one will make you a toilet ever again. That's freedom. And currently, the only people who understand that are the taxi owners. Taxi owners ask nothing.
And yes,
Yeah.
beg for
By
nothing.
melang, by melang and chiskopia.
Yeah.
yeah, no, they power. Hey, if
And
they
who
strike,
can tell them
everything
what?
stops.
You can't. Even the the
That's
government
freedom.
can't tell them anything.
That's freedom. And I am saying, filmmakers, I'm challenging you. You are free. You are free.
Yeah.
Don't tell the story that you think the commissioning editor
Wants to know.
will agree to.
Based on surveys.
'Cause that's what we're
Based,
doing.
based on surveys. That shit makes me sick. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Oh my goodness.
Ask me again around that because I did comment on your thing.
Where's the
Yeah.
recording?
Yeah.
Damn, sir, where you
Where
at, boy?
are
Man,
you?
fool,
Where
boy.
Where you thought?
Do you now understand why I was so belligerent about what Uteboko was saying?
I get it.
You are free. You are free. This is a coliseum. Do you know what a coliseum is?
Yeah.
It's the place where the gladiators
go
fight.
battle, yeah.
I've built the coliseum. It's done.
I'm fine.
You, especially Nina, you've got all the equipment, you've
Yeah.
got the crew, you've got all you need now is a script. Do that tonight. Write a script
I am.
tonight.
I am.
You are free. Tell the story you want to tell that you think the people will want to watch. If it is good, you will be wealthy beyond your understanding. If it is shit, it will be
It'll
shit.
get better one time,
But now,
one day.
Hlomla, you know, the filmmaker here will will go pitch. Okay, they'll go pitch, and then channel will give them the money, and then what you
It's
call.
cute that you say the
So-
filmmaker, but anyway, in that
Yeah.
equation.
But now, in your regard,
Mhm.
do they come to you? Because that's how we
system.
work. That's how we
Oh,
kind of.
all you're asking it for is our system.
Yeah.
It's simple. Make the movie
with your own money.
with your own money.
Okay.
But there's plenty places. I need to. There's
Your
still all these
platform.
institutions that want to tick boxes.
Yeah.
Use them
Oh, so
And
like
then
get
come
get
back.
the funding and
Get
then
the
come
funding.
back and then
and
bring
then
it here.
make the movie. You can reach out to us when we're not at that stage yet where we're strong enough to find
Find
other people.
you,
Keep in
yeah.
mind, we're only 3 months old.
Okay.
Crazy.
We're 3 months old.
Okay.
And we haven't even launched properly yet. And yet, this is how far we've come.
I mean, I'm looking
Right?
at it. It's amazing.
Imagine what we're going to be this time next year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beast.
So if you
Beast. And I have the numbers to prove it.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that in a second. Make your movie. If you think your movie is good, if you think you have an audience, go and tell them, "Ukuthi, "Nina, na ifilimu yami lapha."
and if I already have a film, I can come.
Chop it up
Yeah.
into vertical, so 9 by 16,
Mhm.
and then every 3 minutes.
Okay.
But try and get a cliffhanger.
At the end.
Yeah. So the structure of vertical films, as a rule, in the classic sense, and I say classic because the Chinese are the ones who really created it, is you need a hook, a twist, and a cliffhanger in that 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So if every single one of your micro episodes has a hook, twist, cliffhanger, as it drives us into the bigger narrative, my friend, you will be
So chances are I can put a tsotsi on there and it's gonna be
Just follow the
difficult.
format.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we tell you as a filmmaker. So when you tell us, "Hey, ngifuna ukwenza in fact, people who've pitched to me will attest to this. I go, stop. Don't tell me your idea. I don't want to know. And also, I'm gonna start making my own movie. It's gonna have a little bit of
you're
your
gonna say,
idea in there,
yeah.
and then uzangihlasela. So don't tell me. Let's talk format. Format is simple. Hook, twist, cliffhanger. 3 minutes, and then there's a contract. The contract is done. It'll tell you everything else you need to know.
And everything we need is on this website.
You
On
got
this
3
app.
minutes left on the card, eh?
Cool. We are almost done. But
Okay.
yeah, it's on this. It's on this app. It's on this website.
Everything you need.
Everything we need is there.
So write to us. We're at info@hektic.online or info@hektic.app.
Okay.
Either or.
Lovely.
Hectic spelled like this.
Hectic.
But yeah, but the basic summary is that we need our industry. We need to build
Systems.
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 Stop crying, build a
That's what
It's
we're
not just
lacking.
about film. It is about the entire country. The country needs systems. I need to know that if I want to watch, ngikhalela ifilimu man, ngikhalela le kaSiyabonga Thwala man, ngikhalela you know how some days you wake up and ukhalela Tom Cruise. I want to do the same thing for Siyabonga Thwala. I want to do the same thing for Cindy Dlatu. I want to do, because that's how people consume.
Okay.
Right? And so now Cindy has a brand where she's able to say, Mina, I do powerful, strong Black women
Narratives.
narratives.
Yeah.
One day she's hiking and then some guy tries to hunt her down and kill her and she turns around and she kills him. Another time she is a business
Ruthless
person,
businesswoman.
a strong business, she's a president and she falls in love with one of the staff members. Another time she's whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
By the way, those are Charlize's ones.
All right.
But what people do is that.
Okay. Well,
Outside that, systems, guys.
that is very
That was dope.
informative. Thank you
Skipper,
so much.
you happy?
for coming.
Systems. As a young person, happy.
You think the youth are going to take away from this a lot?
A lot.
They better.
Hectic is the future.
These are our young filmmakers. They
Hectic.
represent the youth. Then they
Us.
It is
represent the old
designed.
ladies.
Us.
Our only drive, it's one of our biggest mandates,
Later.
is we have to make you exceptionally wealthy.
Yeah.
Not just,
You know what? You're
Break
answering
even.
something I've wondered for a while in my. Can filmmakers be wealthy in this country? You know, that's something I've asked myself. Can they be not rich? Rich, you lose rich over a weekend in drugs.
wealthy,
Wealthy.
Hectic.
Lifetime.
Hectic.
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 And the guys, we will close it there.
Hectic.
Hectic.
Thank you so much.
Hectic.
Shabba
Thank
Filter.
you.
Thank you so much for
Thank you
coming, bro.
fam.
Cool, man. You actually came. Thank you.
No Diddy.